Story 1. It was a dark and stormy night when a group of friends decided to play a game of hide-and-seek in an abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town. As the thunder rumbled and the rain poured down, they split up to find their hiding spots. One by one, they disappeared into the shadows of the old, decrepit building. As the seeker counted to 100, the friends found themselves alone in the eerie silence of the mansion. The creaking floorboards and howling wind only added to the sense of dread that hung in the air. One by one, they heard the seeker's footsteps drawing closer, their hearts pounding in their chests. But as the seeker passed by each hiding spot, they realized that one of their friends was missing. Panic set in as they searched every corner of the mansion, calling out their friend's name in desperation. But there was no sign of them anywhere. As the hours passed and the storm raged on, the friends began to fear the worst. Had their missing friend fallen victim to some unseen horror lurking in the shadows of the mansion? Or had they simply gotten lost in the maze-like corridors of the old building? As dawn broke and the storm finally subsided, the friends emerged from the mansion, their faces pale and their eyes haunted. They had found no trace of their missing friend, and to this day, no one knows what became of them. Story 2. In a small town nestled in the mountains, a group of children gathered to play a game of hide-and-seek in the dense forest that surrounded their homes. As the sun began to set and the shadows grew long, they split up to find their hiding spots among the trees and underbrush. As the seeker counted to 100, the children scattered into the forest, their laughter echoing through the trees. But as the minutes turned to hours, one of the children realized that their friend was missing. They called out their name, but there was no response. Panic set in as the children searched every inch of the forest, their voices growing hoarse from calling out their friend's name, but there was no sign of them anywhere. As night fell and the forest grew dark, the children huddled together, their fear mounting with each passing moment. As the hours turned to days, the children's search grew more desperate. They combed every inch of the forest, calling out their friend's name in the hopes that they would hear a response. But there was only silence, broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant howl of a wolf. As weeks turned to months, the children never gave up hope of finding their missing friend. But as the years passed and the memory of that fateful game of hide-and-seek faded, they came to accept that their friend was gone, lost to the depths of the forest forever. To this day, the children of that small town still whisper about the mysterious disappearance of their friend, a haunting reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows of the world around them. And as they grow older, they never forget the terror of that night, when a simple game of hide-and-seek turned into a nightmare that would haunt them for the rest of their days. The next two versions of the hide-and-seek scary movies. All right, let's dive into two terrifying hide-and-seek horror stories that will surely send shivers down your spine. Did you know that hide-and-seek games are a popular theme in horror stories, adding an extra layer of fear and suspense to the plot? Imagine the thrill of being pursued or hiding in a terrifying setting, where every creak and rustle could be a sign of impending danger. Hide-and-seek in horror stories has the power to evoke intense fear and suspense like no other. Presentation of problem challenge. Now, let's explore the first bone-chilling hide-and-seek story, where the stakes are high and the tension is palpable. The protagonist finds themselves trapped in a haunted mansion, playing a deadly game of hide-and-seek with a malevolent spirit. Exploration development. But that's just the beginning. In the second story, we delve into a dark forest where a group of friends decides to play hide-and-seek. Little do they know, a sinister presence lurks in the shadows, turning their innocent game into a fight for survival. Climax key moment. As the game progresses, a shocking revelation unfolds, adding a new layer of terror to the already intense situation. The friends soon realize that they are not alone in the forest, and the true horror of their situation slowly dawns on them. Conclusion summary. As we wrap up these two spine-chilling hide-and-seek horror stories, it's clear that the impact on the audience is lasting. The fear, the suspense, and the thrill of the unknown will stay with you long after the stories end. If you enjoyed these terrifying tales, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hair-raising horror content. Stay tuned for more chilling stories that will haunt your dreams. Thanks for watching.